It just doesn't happen. We'll take the ridiculous scrap melter. It's quite a beating. Now I'm looking through my cards trying to figure out if I can cut a color. Yeah, I got good cards in black. I got the infections. I got good cards in green too, the Rot Wolf and the Blight Widow. I guess green's a little thinner than black if I decide to go black-red. But of course they pass me Putrefax. And I know the three infect guys to my left would be salivating, so I will take that away from them. This card will win the game, which is something we're short on right now. I can always splash Scrap Melter and Arc Trail. That's a pretty awful splash for the infect deck, but those cards are insanely overpowered. They're both uncommons, probably the best two uncommons in the set. Skin Render's in the mix too. Scrap Melter is probably a little bit better than Skin Render most of the time, since he doesn't cost double black and all that. So there's a Trigon of Corruption, there's a 3-1 Infect guy. Trigon's usually a little better. We're short on Infect creatures though, we're short on creatures in general. But Trigon is a little too powerful to pass, in my opinion. That's just too good, really. It'll let me win games where my junky creatures like this guy are not doing it. This thing will just keep killing their guys, and Steel Hillkite might take it away. It's just too good in general, and it's really good against us, which is another reason I don't want to pass it. Like right now, we're in shaky, we're in the risky business draft style right here. Got 3 colors, something I hate to do in this format. Wow, Plague Stinger, and Grasp of Darkness, and Contagious Nim. Sure, pack it all in one pack, guys. Don't spread it out so we can get some even picks here. Well, Grasp is the best card. Plague Stinger is the card we need the most. There's still Perilous Mirror, and look, this pack is stacked. It's got like almost all playables. There's only a few cards that are unplayable: Assault Strobe, Vigil, but the rest of them are good. And there's already been 3 cards plucked out of here. I think I have to take Plague Stinger. I'm really short on removal though. The Grasp is a safer pick. Plague Stinger will win the game. It's a tough decision. I guess I'm going Plague Stinger. 3 colors, it's going to be a little harder to get my stupid Grasp online. Yeah, so there is like 3 guys in a row to our left playing Infect. And it's all just flowing through me this pack. I can take a Plague Stinger or an Ichor Claw. Now, I don't play Infect very often, so I don't really know which one is the best pick. I know Ichor Claw is a hell of a card to deal with. It is an artifact, so it pumps up Mirror and Metal if we end up running that, which it looks like we probably will. This guy does fly though, and that is pretty strong. That makes this guy win the game by himself a lot of times. Do we have any other combos with it? Not really. I really like Ichor Claw, but I think I'm going Plague Stinger. I have armor and whatnot that makes this guy pretty dumb. Look at this. What's going on? Like, we see no white really, and then it's like 3 good white cards in one pack. Our pick is Fume Spitter, but I don't understand how Kimba and Razor Hippogriff are still here. I guess I'd have some nuts cards if I took those Divine Offerings. I mean, I would have got Kimba 6th pick in pack 3. That'd be pretty nuts. So, we can take a Moriok replica. We already have a Rager. Rager's usually better than a replica anyway. Pinions I don't like. Vampire, no. So it's like Falcon Punch time. You know, it can win the game. We got 2 Plague Stingers to combo out with. It's just a combo piece. Whatever. It's nice to have this card when you're playing Infect, just in case. I can take Livesmith, it's not great. I can take Vector Ass, it's not great. Wing Puncture for the board. I'm just going to take this Genesis Wave. Probably not even going to play it. But you know, it's the strongest card. So there's another Rebels I could play. Or an Azuri's Archers. I have 1 Rebels already. Archers is a nice sideboard card. But A lot of times we don't want to be on the defense when we're playing Infect. That's not really our plan. The Rebel is probably better, but I've already got one, and I'm not going to main deck it. I have only one artifact removal spell. So, I don't know. I guess Archers. I really don't want to have to board that guy in when I'm playing Green-Black Infect. Wing Puncture is much better board than the Archers. It's weird stuff. All playable cards. Mountain it is. Mountain. Mountain. One more mountain. Let's do it. 4 in a row. Island. That's the story of my draft, isn't it? Almost made it. Almost. We definitely have strong cards. I feel like our strongest cards are in our red splash, though, which is unfortunate. I don't like to be in a spot where I'm splashing my strongest cards. At least we have a Horizon Spellbomb to make it a little easier. We have a Putrefax. Putrefax just steals games away. I mean, they're winning, winning, winning. They've stabilized the board, and then suddenly 5 more poison, they're dead. That's what we want to do, so I'm happy we got shipped that. That was lucky. Like, it was looking really shitty before that. Right now it's only looking like probably like a 7 on the shitty meter. See 3 colors, I hate it. Hate having to run 3 colors. But I don't feel like we have a lot of choice. Now right now Wall of Tanglecore's in the board. I almost never leave this card in the board. So let's see if we can crowbar it in, or if something, like we have a Withstand Death as well, which is pretty good in fact, obviously. Like on a Rotwolf it can be devastating. We do have a Rager. He does draw a card, which isn't bad. But he is only a blocker. Like our winner conditions are these Stingers, the Rotwolf, the Digester, yuck, Blight Widow, Flesh Eater, Putrefax. Then I suppose we could win with that thing. We got a lot of pump spells, which will make our opponent scared. We have like no removal, basically, just these stupid little put a counter on Scar for 4. Hopefully we'll play against the guy with a bunch of X1s. Ember Smith deck, and we'll just keep instilling the infection until he loses. Arc Trail him out of the game. Do we need Wall of Tanglecord? We have some 4-drops. We have a Hellkite that we'd like to wait around to get to, but I don't think we're defensive enough to even merit the wall. It is a nice sideboard card. We have 3 nice cards against like a blue deck. Like a really aggressive blue deck, I guess. That's the only time I'd want to bring the Wall of Tanglecord in. Against an opposing Infect deck, I suppose Wall would be good as well. Certainly better than something like that. That would be awful against opposing Infect deck. So, do we not... Is everything look good? No. It looks okay. We got Mirror Metal, which is like +2/+2. What are the chances that we get it for 4? It's like 1 in a fucking million. But if Putrefax gets a full power Mirror Metal, oh baby. They're getting taken to the woodshed. It's nice to have all these pump spells. I mean, we can get stupid and lucky and just blow our opponent to pieces, which is always fun. It's fun to have the draw. And we got 12 men. I mean, I can cut Mirror Metal for a Wall of Tanglecord. I think I'd rather have this most of the time, even if it is only +2/+2. 2 more poison on a guy like that can make all the difference. Really wish we had a Corpse Cur. I guess somebody was just like off-color Corpse Cur deck. Just gonna take these Corpse Curs away. Maybe they weren't opened, but we didn't see one. Even in the packs we opened, so... Whatever. Yep, time to add some lands. I think we want like 2 mountains. 7/7/3, does that seem okay? We don't need double black for anything. We just need to get our Plague Stinger in a reasonable fashion. And instill infections in a reasonable fashion. I could go down to 2 mountains and 8 forests. Like, we don't even really... We only need double green for this, and we got like 4 or 5 green cards total. 773. Probably good enough. I think we're gonna go with 773. It's not ideal mana, obviously, but seems like we just need to get like one of each of the swamp and forest, and then if we hit a mountain, okay. If we don't, we'll just spell bomb it. Well, we'll give it a try. We'll see what happens round one.